Hiya, my name's Charlie and welcome to my channel and Happy New Year everybody. Obviously today is a book haul, my Christmas book haul, the books I got for Christmas plus like some other ones I've got since then. I will have to do like a catch up with you guys because it's obviously been a while since I filmed a video, it feels like forever. But I will do that at the end of the book haul, so if you want to stick around for that, I'll put timestamps in the description. But yeah, so I want to just do the book haul first, so before I get into all the natty stuff. So the first book that I've got no particular order to any of these because I've literally just had them on my shelves and I've just pulled them off kind of randomly. This is one that my lovely sister Emily from Nova Novels got me. It's Influential by Amara Sage. I'm not going to get into the premises of these. Obviously this is like a contemporary book, I think. I don't really know much about it. Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited for it. This is one of my favourites of last year, Trespasses by Louise Kennedy. Speaking of which, are you guys still interested in hearing a favourites list from me, or do you want to hear my goals video? I might do like a poll on my community tab. By now you might have seen that already, so we'll see. But yeah, this was one of my favourites from last year. I loved it and I wanted a copy, so Emily got me this for me, so thank you Emily again. A few of these are actually very Emily's books. My sister Emily again, went to the library. Obviously has a big book sale at the beginning of, like just after Christmas, and you basically go and pay £1 and fill up a bag full of books. And so Emily picked me up 2 books from that kindly. She got me a Doctor Who, the Resurrection Casket. I had never read any actual Doctor Who books before, and I recently, I'll put a link in the description, a Doctor Who video that I kind of made based upon an article I'd seen by Pam Macmillan, and one of my lovely people that was commented said about reading the books. So when my sister saw it there, I was like, oh, please can you get it for me? So that's what that is. Then I've got Hungry by Grace Dent. I really want to read Grace Dent's latest book. I believe it's eligible for the Women's Prize actually, potentially in 2020 this year. So this is her first one. I think, yes, yeah, I'm excited for this. And also the audiobook of this is available on Everend, so I can like listen to it like that as well, and it will tick it off. The next one is I Am a Cat Barrister by Hiro Maijima. This is like a really random, how I found out about this is really random. I was watching the lovely, it's not Books and Bow anymore. Anyway, I was watching Willow's channel, I'll link in the description because I can't remember her new channel name, sorry. And anyway, in the comments, someone had recommended this, and it was like a cozy kind of like, it's kind of like a Legends and Lattes kind of like, or like almost like Before the Coffee Gets Cold kind of situation, where it's like, it's obviously set in a cafe and he recommends books. It's like a Before the Coffee kind of gets cold situation, but obviously even more chill than that, even more cozy than that. And the cat recommends, gets a drink, picks a drink, and it solves all the worries of the person. And this is the first volume though. I think there are 3 out, so I'm excited to get through more of these. I have actually read this and it was really good. It was pretty perfectly cozy. The next book is a gift from my lovely friend Jem from Gemma Books. She sent a whole package, which I will show you quickly that I've got. She sent me this lovely book, Isabel Allende's The Soul of a Woman, which I've never read this one. I've read a couple of Isabel Allende's books. This is her non-fiction and I'm super excited to read this. It's just beautiful. And she also made a little like homemade like a bookmark thing, which I just love. So sweet. It says Once Upon a Time on it. And then also sent these little like bath salt things, which I just love. This is one I went to this is one I picked up from the Waterstone sale, which any of you guys know about the Waterstone sale this year was just rubbish. I was really disappointed, but I still ended up picking this up because I've been wanting to read it for ages, and I read it and loved it. I feel like I'll talk about this maybe in another video, but yeah, this I really enjoyed and it did not disappoint me. This is one that I saw in the charity shop recently. We All Want Impossible Things by Catherine Newman. This is one that Charles Heathcote bought last year, and he was talking about wanting to read it and saying how enthused he was for it, so it made me excited when I saw it in the charity shop, thus I got it. This is a novel told in verse, The Final Year by Matt Goodfellow. This is one I've already read. I read it because it's a novel told in verse. I was hoping to kind of read it New Year's Eve. Ended up Like I read some of it New Year's Eve. I was going to try and finish it all that night and then ended up finishing it at 1 o'clock in the morning. So technically it was my first book of the year. And that was very good. It's like a middle grade told in verse with some like darker themes going on. I recommend it though. Then this is one that the lovely Jack from Spread Book Joy bought. She bought me 2 books, which I've got the other one underneath, I'll show you in a second. And then also she sent me this lovely little hand cream, and I think there's possibly some other little treat things. Oh no, fudge, that was it. She sent me fudge. The fudge was delicious. The fudge was amazing. Thank you, Jack. But yeah, so Black Mamba Boy. This is one I've been wanting to read for ages. I loved Nadifa and Mohammed's other book that was listed for the Booker a few years ago. I loved it. So I'm excited to read that. This is one, speaking of Charlie again, it was Plain Names by Hima Qureshi. I believe Charlie has read another book by non-fiction by this author and loved it. So the premise of this is, I think, sisters and stuff. So obviously this is very me. I love books about sisters. Very excited for that. So this is from the lovely Alice, Bad Cree by Jessica Johns. This is one I was anticipating. This was a 2023 book release that I was really anticipating. It's by Indigenous author. I think it's short stories, I believe, something like that. Kind of darker themes and the birds. And it's kind of a bit creepy. So yeah, excited for that. And thank you, Alice. Thank you so much. She also sent like chocolates and some other bits. Alice always does the most amazing parcels, as I have said before. Then the lovely Anne from Angie's Book Chatter sent me Alice in Wonderland. It's like such a beautiful edition. Oh my days, this is the most beautiful edition. I'm so excited to like read this. I have read Alice in Wonderland before, but it's nice to have like a really nice copy. So yes. This is one, I don't think I've shown this on my channel. This is one I picked up in Hey on Why in October, but I gave it to my mum. My mum tried it, didn't want it, and then gave it to me. So I'm showing you, this is India, Darling by Indian Night. Maybe it's like a contemporary fiction. This is one, I'm hauling it, but this is just one that my sisters basically lent me. The Love Songs of Miss Queenie Hennessy, which is by Rachel Joyce. I read the first book, the Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry, in December. It was a Charlie picked that for me and I loved it. So yeah, I've stolen that from Emily. Thank you again, Emily. Here we go. This is the other Jack book, Jack from Spread Book Joy. If I didn't know if I said Jack's channel name, sorry. This is The Eyre Affair by Jasper Fforde. I started this just like after Christmas and I was really enjoying it, but then I started feeling poorly, so I put it down again. So yeah, that's that. Then I'm going to show you, before I show you my last, I've got 3 more books. I've got Hungry Ghost, which actually I got for my birthday, and this is one I will talk about in a minute, to do with the readathon, the past and future readathon. This is one that Gem of Books has picked for me for the buddy, like get someone to pick your book prompt thing. So yeah, and I'm excited to read this. So thank you, Gem, for that. That was like a belated birthday present. And 2 more books. These are 2 books that I'm reading for the, that I'm squeezing into the prompts for the past and future readathon. And these are current reads, and also one of them I'm counting for the for the Reads Good challenge. So Ben Reads Good has set up a reading challenge for the whole year. I will link his channel and his announcement of that reading prompts and stuff, that video down below. I'm super excited to join it. Ben is such a cool, like, obviously he's so lovely. But before I tell you, I'll show you that book. That is Fayne by Anne-Marie MacDonald. It was for the Anne prompt, so I think January is pick an Anne. So I didn't even realise, when Ben did the announcement, I was like trying to think of an Anne book on my shelves. I was like, oh, I'm going to have to raid my shelves for an Anne book, forgetting that I'd bought this recently and was reading it. This is so Charlie. It's chunky. It's like 750 pages, or 732 pages. It's quite big. This is one I saw on Jess's channel, Stalking Kafka, and obviously the lovely Scott from Gunpowder Fiction and Plot. They both loved this book, and they made me want to pick it up, and I am enjoying it. I'm not reading at a great pace at the moment, which doesn't help. But yeah, I think I'm about 80 pages in. Am I 80 pages in? Yeah, 97 pages in out of 700 pages ish. So yeah, I'm getting there. It'll be slowly but surely. I'll get through it, and it's got loads of nature writing in it. So yeah, and it's beautiful. I like the cover. I love it. So floppy. So that was another purchase. That was a New Year's purchase. I think it was like when Amazon had a sale, because after the Waterstone sale was rubbish, went on Amazon. I know you shouldn't supporting Amazon, blah, 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 whatever. But that cheered me up a little bit. So then I'm reading a book I got again after Christmas. What did I get just before Christmas? Anyway, Come As You Are, which is The Surprising New Science That Will Transform Your Sex Life, by Emily Nagoski. I'm listening to this on, again, Everend. I'm going to try and squeeze this into a prompt. I don't know which prompt I'm going to squeeze it into. I will talk about the past and future readathon in a second. But yeah, I don't know which prompt. I think I'm going to do it as my Moody Monday, because I did start it on the first Monday of the month. So yeah, but yeah, this is really, really good. I love reading books about like your body, obviously empowering stuff, like to do with like obviously empowering women and stuff. And this is like a little bit of everything, even though like you could think of it as like a sex book. It's more than that. It talks about anxiety. It talks about loads of things that you wouldn't think. It's not just about, like, obviously it says transforming a sex life. It's not really, that's not really, I would say, the main, it is the main focus, but it's not, because it's really more about the things I'm getting more out of it for, is about, like I said, the mental health aspects of it, which I love. So yeah, and I love anything to do with like learning about all stuff, so bodies and everything, like I said. So yeah, so that's that one. So yeah, so that is the book haul. Thank you for watching that if you did. I'm going to talk about, get on to the natty stuff now. Actually, first of all, talk about the past and future readathon, as I was saying about those things. I haven't done a TBR for the past and future readathon, mainly because I'm not great at following TBRs. I have got like a couple of things, like I know roughly what prompts I want, roughly what books I want for which prompts. So I think for favourite author, I've got Jem Campbell's poetry collection over there, because I've read a few books by Jen and I love them. So they're all been favourites, so I can say that. And that's a short one. So whilst I'm reading Fayne, I figure that'll be an easy one. I've got this as a this falls into one of the other categories. So yeah, so if you guys want a TBR from me, let me know. Maybe, I don't think I'm going to do one. I think I'm just going to tell you what I'm reading now, and then maybe in my weekly reads, when I get back into doing my weekly reads videos, I'll just update you how I'm doing with it. I think, and if you follow me on Instagram, I'll link my Instagram down below. Obviously, yeah, you can follow how I'm doing along there. And I'm also, if you are on Instagram and you are taking part in the past and future readathon, just make sure you tag me or any of my other co-hosts, which I will link there, all of the co-hosts in the description. Because yeah, we can share all your stories and things, so because I'd love to do that. So yeah, and I'd love to see what you guys are reading as well, apart from anything else. So yeah, that's that. In case I forgot to say, if you do not know what I'm talking about, I'm a co-host for a readathon this month, which I will link the announcement for in the description. It's basically a readathon to kind of get through backlisted books on your shelves or books you got for Christmas, etc. And it's just like a fun readathon to kick off the year with. But I'm not putting pressure on myself, which is one of the things I'm going to talk about next, because I'm this year, so just obviously last year was quite, especially towards the latter half of last year, it was quite a challenging time with everything that happened with Mum, and my mental health was very, very low. It was kind of low before everything happened with Mum, being honest, and after that it just like was spiraling. Obviously I did my Charlie videos, my Christmas cracker videos with Charlie, which was amazing. We had the most fun, but I really didn't have any energy to film other than that, so you guys wouldn't have noticed that there wasn't really a lot of content on my channel, and I wasn't really watching many people's videos. So I feel like I'm really behind on everyone's videos, but loads of people have made best of year videos and I haven't watched them, or if I have watched them I haven't always been commenting because I just haven't had the energy. So I apologise if you've got a channel and I'm not seemingly not watching, because I am watching a lot of people, but I don't often have as much energy. I'm going to try and get back into that a bit more, but at the same time I'm not putting pressure on myself, because this year I want to kind of prioritise my mental health, and I just want to be gentle with myself, and that's going to be part of it. I am starting to turn a corner now, like in terms of my mental health, but it's like, if you guys have had depression, you guys know it's not like something that you kind of click your fingers and like get out of it, and it's not something you suddenly feel better, and that's why I like trying to make videos and stuff. It's just impossible. Plus as well, I forgot to tell you guys, yeah, at COVID, so Christmas time we all got COVID and we're all poorly and we're all feeling rubbish. which basically meant that we had to just basically stay inside the whole time, which wasn't very, it was just kind of a bit of a rubbish Christmas, which didn't help matters for, you know, my brain stuff. But then also it kind of, again, it forced me to like have a look at stuff and what's the priorities. So obviously my family are my priority, and my mental well-being, my physical mental well-being. So yeah, that's all that. So yeah, I'm trying to look forward and look onwards and upwards. I'm excited for, like, there are things I'm excited for this year. Obviously we've got the plod along, I've got the plod along with Jem and Alice this year, which I'm super excited for. That kicks off in February, and we're going to have loads of guests, and we're going to have loads of fun with you guys, because we just loved that last year so much. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I'm going to also do, like I said, as I said briefly, which order would you guys, do you want a best of books video? Let me know. Or do you prefer to see my goals video? For the goals video, would you like me to keep my review for last year's goals separate from this year's goals, or do you want to just combine it? Do you think I should just combine it to one video? Again, I'd love to hear your input on that. I probably will do a poll, like I said, so maybe check that out if it's still up. I don't know, I probably will be still up if you guys are watching. I'll put it up before Sunday probably. So yeah, I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys had a good Christmas, and that you had a really good New Year. Yeah, so sending you all the love, if in case anyone needs it, especially. Yeah, take care. Goodbye.